Welcome to Solaris Nights, episode 70. Normally, I list the player character Gladiator first, which is why the episode is called Saya, Jade, Falcon versus Cosmo.
We all know who everyone wants to see.
Can't you see? I've got my Saya, Jade, Falcon green flag behind me. How big of a Saya shrimp I am. I predicted I would be Saya years in advance.
Oh, so all that artwork that's being done for Saya, you didn't say that you're commissioning it.
Yes, I am not commissioning.
I know, I'm kidding.
I am not. Yeah. So it has been a bit of a thing for you. Your former opponent has been placed in jail for several days, awaiting a trial, which will be speedy. And it seems like they're going to get probation plus time served. That said, because they missed one of their matches after losing, their drop in rank is going to be substantial.
Are you talking about Sayu?
No, sorry. I'm talking about the guy who stabbed Hillbilly.
Yeah. Okay. So isn't that okay? Gotcha.
Yep.
I'm probably
I
botching his
said
name.
your opponent, but what I really meant was Hillbilly's.
Okay.
And that's Kaoyu Cold Rain.
The name I botched. Yeah.
So Zhang Kunfei has basically, she's gonna leave you to your own devices to decide how you want to handle it. But for her part, she isn't even like, if anyone asks her about it, she just leaves the interview. She considers it beneath herself to even address this extremely petty manner. You may recall you had what one might consider a disastrous influence on the locals of Helgeland when they came. She's been attempting to recoup those losses, but you know, bridges were burned.
My meteor role in influencing dice only go so far to damage relationships.
Well,
am I good to get cranking?
You tell me what you want to do. I mean, there's so many interesting characters in the world. There's so much going on. Well, in the words of Smash Mouth, so much to do, so much to see.
You know, I did just watch Shrek with my daughter for the first time, so that was helpful.
Oh, interesting.
All right, I think that actually the very first person I'm probably going to want to talk to is Zhang Kunfei herself, probably at a fancy dessert place where I will pre-order her tiramisu.
Interesting. All right.
It's about the one thing I'm good at taking notes on is the food she likes.
That's true. She does like the coffee taste. So she shows up second. You know, you're there first. When she shows up, she's got an entourage of people who like clear the way for her. So it's like you know that thing that goes in front of ships, a bow wave that kind of precedes its coming? There's like a bow wave of people that, you know, check in with the hostess to make sure that when the businesswoman Zhang Kunfei, who's very busy, will be able to head to her table immediately. Bodyguards to scout everybody out. Zhang just kind of wisps in. So, I mean, she's not a very physically imposing woman. So she kind of just, wisps is a good breeze would also be. She just kind of moves through an area nonstop with a kind of grace that can only come from not caring about anything around you at any given moment.
You are above it all.
Yeah. She's not an airhead. She's just literally thinking so many steps ahead that what happens in the here and now is only as useful as the here and now needs to be. So she sits down across from you and gives you a smile. You notice that she's wearing a scarf that she gifted to you last year for Christmas, and she's somehow recovered it from your wardrobe, as she does many things. On top of like I would call it like an A-frame dress. You know what I'm talking about if I say that?
I don't, but I'm probably one of the last people I would understand.
All right.
Fashion terminology.
Hopefully you'll get it. It's like a polka dot print A-frame dress. It looks very odd, but again, this is Solaris in the cyber future of the 3050s, so
feel like the Matrix. I now understand. I just downloaded.
What, you downloaded what an A-frame dress is?
I just Googled it.
Okay, yeah. I mean,
Makes sense.
you've seen hundreds of them before, right? Like you've lived life. You just probably didn't know what it was.
They had a name.
What it was called.
Yeah.
It had a name.
Like, I now know Kung Fu.
So, it's very simple ensemble for her. She doesn't even have like a clutch or anything. Just kind of walks in. It's an extremely expensive chronometer. That all it's like an Apple Watch type deal. It's got the new Clan Diamond Shark WhisperNet technology that allows her to attach to the local Comstar network. But it's like the size, like the screen is this big.
Yeah.
So it takes up a significant chunk of her arm, and it's like studded with diamonds and rubies.
Jesus Christ. It's like a fancy version of a Pip-Boy.
Yeah.
All right then.
So she starts eating the tiramisu first before ordering in flawless Italian some sort of like rare pasta dish. I don't know, like puttanesca.
Ooh, all right. I'd probably get what's that? It's like a dessert drink shot. A limoncello. Probably get a couple of those.
Limoncello.
Yeah,
I make my own limoncello. It's great.
There is a huge difference between Italian limoncello and then American limoncello. Italian was so much better, but
I don't know. I make my own, so I don't know.
That's true.
Know which recipe you make your followed.
My lady, I don't want to like interrupt her while she's eating, but
she just nods. Well, I don't know. I don't want to like. She's not polite, but I feel like she's she nods while getting a little bit of that noodle into her mouth.
I hope this is a safe place to discuss this, but I'm sure you've seen my announcements recently on one Cao Yu and his performance, but what I did not have a chance to speak with you yet is the message that he delivered while stabbing my compatriot Hillbilly. It seems, and I'll start saying Maskarovka, but very slowly to see if she stops me to like, is this a good place to discuss this or not?
She just gestures for you to continue. One of her probably one of her bodyguards like pulls out a white noise device and like this, and then just holds it in front of himself.
Like I say, he puts it on the table right in front of Cosmo.
No. I feel like he holds it. He wouldn't want to clog up the table with all of that stuff,
Of course. I mean, with the limoncellos and the pasta, I mean, that's like 4 dishes.
It's like a guy holding a frog. He just holds it so delicately.
Very nice. Well, it would seem the Maskarovka once again a thorn in my side, which, this is nothing new to me, but I worry about the image it brings upon you and your cause. Is there no way we can convince the Maskarovka to see that we are both fighting for the honor of his celestial wisdom? Everything we do is... Oh, yes.
You keep saying Maskarovka. This man is a former operative.
Yes. His message was that he has been reinstated and is coming after me specifically, which again, I'm not worried about me, but you and your image. I do not know how to tell if he's bluffing or not.
She just kind of rolls her head back and forth for a little bit and then says, "You're right. I am important in this conversation, but harming you is harming something important to me, one of my treasures. It is as bad as harming myself, and so he has offensed me twice. I will send my men to collect him and gather some information as to his true intentions. I'll also reach out with the local internal security agents in the area and see what they have to say about Mr. Cao Yu."
So do you believe he was acting on his own and it was a bluff, or he won't say the alternative?
Operation Guerrero may have emboldened members of the Masquerova. It has been a overwhelming success for the Confederation and a intelligence coup against Victor Davian, one that even split his realm in two and allowed his most hated sister to gather power. I would not be surprised to hear that a very drunk member of the Maskarovka who felt that they could intimidate you would attempt to split off and form a new faction based on their past successes. That said, if the mask is moving against me directly, I have no chance. I will simply have to appeal to a higher power.
I see. Well, I do hope it doesn't come to that. I hope I am mistaken.
Well, let us both pray to the higher powers and to the gods and to the celestial throne, and I will send a message to my good friend Callie Liao.
Ah, yes. The sister. She is most wise. Spoon right now is going.
Hear that you have said that.
Is there anything I can do for you, my lady?
Victory would be nice.
Of course. I have a few surprises in store for young Saya tomorrow, whenever it is.
What would be more nice is a surprise for me.
Oh.
Simply dedicating victory to me is something that everyone expects you to do now. I feel you have become too beholden to me in this regard. Dedicate your victory to something else, something that will advance the cause of Heligoland or the Capellan Confederation, and win. Seal the deal. That would impress me.
I see. I will see what I can come up with.
If you really want to impress me, find some way to acquire this young woman.
This young woman.
Saya Jade Falcon. Isn't that how the clans do things? If you beat her, she becomes your war slave?
Oh, man. Going right into... So I have been playing all along that Cosmo doesn't know shit about clan culture.
But she doesn't know either, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's something to this. I have resources I can ask about this. Although I'm not sure how well it will be received if we fight interstable matches for possession of one another, but who knows? Could be fun.
If you lose, will you have to join Clan Jade Falcon?
I do believe those are the terms. Winner claims possession of the other.
That is not worth it. I can't afford to lose you.
You do not have faith that I could beat a child? And in his head, he's like, well, child from 5 years ago. I guess now she's older.
She's 25 now, so she's not a child.
No.
I mean, her brain
Cosmo's
has finished forming fully, so she's not a child in any definition.
And Cosmo's like, he was already in his late 30s, early 40s. Now he's like late 40s.
Do not underestimate her. I have some experience with the power of a driven woman.
I will find a way to impress you. Surprise you. And impress you.
Good. I don't know much about mech battles, but I assume that your jump jets will serve you in good stead in the fight to come.
About that, they would, yes. But I decided to make this match a bit more entertaining for the audience members. Have no fear. I still plan on winning without question, but it will be a little more even. I will not be jumping as much as usual.
What I was going to say is try not to get too far ahead of her. My people tell me that your mech's rear armor is basically an imagination. She could snap you like a twig. If you need to attain victory, do so at the last second.
Oh, at the last second day. I like that. All right.
For the Capella Confederation, we don't need to stride proudly in front to lose at the end. We need to win cleverly when it is appropriate. I don't care if it looks like you're losing the whole time. The final moment is the only thing that matters.
This I think I can do. Clever is something I will be this match for sure.
Very well.
I bid you good day, my lady. Thank you for the time.
Okay. She continues eating while you get up and leave.
Oh, was that rude? Should I stay? He probably sits back down.
She's hungry. She's hungry. She doesn't care if you get up and leave. Look, some people might care about that social etiquette and such, right? She only cares about it as much as it can be used to pressure other people to do things that she wants.
Yeah, so I feel like over the course of the 5 years, Cosmo would know where she cares or doesn't care.
Yeah.
Where I, the player, am still at, well, technically he's only known her for like a couple weeks, but it's really been 6 years. Sure. And so
your relationship is complicated because she's correct.
Mm-hmm. That'll do it. All right. I think after getting up and leaving, I'll introduce a new character that Cosmo made friends with over the course of the 5-year gap is Mei Yi Park. She is someone that Cosmo hired to be the new head of Zhang Kufei's honor guard or house guard.
Yep.
And so she's now like the commander and technically reports, not commander in title, but like reports to
she's your executive officer.
Basically, yeah. And so
you previously indicated that you run your organization by just being like, all right, guys, do whatever you want. Just be ready when I show up and have orders, right?
Yes, he's the fast and loose mercenary style for sure.
Is she that same style?
No, she's like the polar opposite.
Okay.
She's like the type of person that you learn to fear and why you don't go to the Confederation army. Okay. And he'd probably just like radio her or call her and be like, May, do you have a moment?
I have a moment, sir. Over.
No need to say over. We're on the phone, but I do appreciate the formality.
I thought we were on the radio, sir. Not a phone. I've switched over to my phone.
Okay. Very, very good, May. I need a favor from you. Can you find, the guests we had that visited from Heligoland during my last match? Can you find who their leader was to determine who perhaps their mayor, their chancellor, or someone who was of important to running Heligoland, and just get me a name. I need to use it for my next match.
Of course.
You have my thanks, May. Oh, how are the troops? Are they doing well?
They are lazy and indolent, completely useless and not up to the spec of a Confederation frontline unit.
Well, that's not good, May. That's why I brought you in. It was to whip them into shape.
It's the same answer I have given you every day for the last 3 years.
Oh, I apologize for acting like this is the first time I've heard this.
Sir, I've been telling you, what we need to do is get a Maskarovka agent assigned. These men consider Solaris a vacation. We need a political officer to put the fear back into them.
Very interesting. I'll get back to you on that.
I know that you've been avoiding having a relationship with the Maskarovka, sir.
Well, it has not been fruitful in the past.
Those who have nothing to hide have nothing to fear.
Back of his head, flashback to like 5 years ago. He's like, Jesus, I had a lot to hide. Wise words, May. Wise words. I will see what I can do.
Should I hang up?
Oh yes, we are done. Thank you, May. Over.
She hangs up. You say over. Incredible.
I think, you know what, we'll save this for next time because this isn't really important when I do it. I think the last thing I'd probably want to do is meet with Zuri.
Did you hear now? Zuri is well, when you go in, Zuri,
she's now officially an alcoholic as opposed to beforehand.
Casual. She used to be a casual drinker. Yeah, so she pulls out a drink for you. Limoncello.
Have you been watching me, Zuri?
I just know what you like.
I suppose it's not hard to watch
she
me.
Slides the glass over towards you and like cracks her knuckles. She's wearing something that would look really good on her. So probably like dark purple colors and like maybe some orange. Like imagine like a reversible dress. You know, like if you turned it inside out, it would be a different pattern. So like purple on the outside and orange on the inside, kind of deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and she's just not looking so good. She says, you know, it's just recently that battle mech came out of retirement, you know, Amos's old battle mech.
Stirring up some old memories, is it?
Yeah, it's hard to.
Well, you know he's gone, right? He will not show up at your house again.
Yeah, but he's certainly not the only one who's ever been a problem for me.
Our stable has had our fair share of bad behavior, myself included.
Look, rather than rehashing my many old traumas, what can I do for you now? She says as she takes back an entire slug of whiskey. Neat.
Well, as you know, I am facing Saya this week. I wonder, is there anything you wish for me to promote? You know, Apex Dragons versus Apex Dragons. Is that an angle you think is worthwhile, or just run the usual gambit where just give me the list of Davian pilots to challenge after my fight?
Look, Cosmo, I just have to tell you, I don't think that people strongly associate you with Apex Dragons. You've really built a somewhat semi-independent brand as the Capellan wonder child. You know what I mean?
Well, Zuri, I hate to be blunt, but it was your advice for me to find a woman, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it's fine, Cosmo. I'm just saying you don't need to push Apex versus Apex advertising here. I think it would be, you know, there's a lot of Capellan patriotism going around right now in the aftermath of Operation Guerrero, whatever they're calling it, you know?
Yes, Guerrero, you're correct.
Yeah, so I'm thinking maybe you push, this is how far the Capellans have, my mech represents the front line of Capellan innovation versus the barbaric clans. Look as we engage at each other on equal footing now. So the Capellans were just as good as the clans now. I think that's the angle I would go with if I was you. But if you want to do Apex on Apex, we could play up like the mean green rivalry. You know, who's the better pilot, youth or age, experience or athleticism?
That was the angle I was originally thinking, but hey, I mean, you know, let's do Inner Sphere versus Clan War number 6. Doesn't hurt.
What's your relationship like with Saya nowadays? You know, Previously, I thought you hated her, but I thought that kind of changed one day, and you know.
Well, it is tough to like someone who killed someone you loved, but when you realize a mistake is a mistake and you point the finger at the correct individual, you move on. But as you said, let's not rehash things from 5 years ago.
So how do you want to play this? You tell me what kind of advertising we're running.
I'll take care of it. Don't you worry.
This is literally my job to worry about this exact one. This is one thing I do here.
You just told me that I am a separate entity, not really part of Apex Dragons. I don't want to keep you too busy.
What I said was is we advertise you as a separate. You know, we still do the advertising, right, Cosmo? She says as she slams her fist down with the drink on the heavy bottom of the drink. Doesn't crack, right? But maybe it makes like a clinking noise.
Yes, I know you worked very hard, Zuri, and believe me, we all appreciate it, myself included. I'm not trying to diminish the work you do. I am simply stating I will take care of this one. You don't have to worry. Just make sure everyone tunes into my interview.
I can't make everyone watch your interview, but we'll do what we can.
That is all that's needed.
All right. She stands up. She gets out. She makes herself a drink real quick. And then she passes it to you and says, "Hold my Cosmo." As she leaves her own office.
But, okay. I see the irony you did here. Not the fan.
She comes back in with a new jumpsuit, right? It's like for something you wouldn't wear in the cockpit, but something you might wear to an interview, and it literally just says "Hold my" on it.
Jesus.
Look, the boys at the shop whipped it up. They thought it might be good for a few interviews. She throws it at you. You're still holding the Cosmo.
You want me to wear this?
Look, it's for you if you want to use it. Some of the kids appreciate this kind of mimetic irony, okay? Might be appealing to a youth crowd.
I see. Well, it reminds me of the old shirts that used to say, "I'm with stupid," but okay.
No one's made those in almost 1,000 years.
Yes, but I mean, I've seen pictures. Those are the only pictures that survived.
Grainy 2D pictures that have faded from being copied millions of times. From the darkest vaults of Comstar.
Just buried in someone's backyard.
Why would you bury a photograph?
You know, it's a time capsule. Nothing made it except for the picture that says "I was stupid." All right, Zuri. I will wear this, but again, I think it changes the plan of the interview. I can't be seen calling Clan stupid holding a shirt that says "Hold my."
Okay. I'm not saying you should call the clan stupid. I'm saying you should point out the Capellan Confederation has always been a technological innovator in the inner sphere, and now they have achieved parity with the clans.
Yes, but
whether
you
that's
know how
true or not, and it's not true, but whether it's true or not, that's what the Capellans want to hear.
Yes, look, but you know that
you're not going to get Davian audiences to watch you anymore. They hate you. They only watch you to hate you.
That's fine. That's still viewers.
Sure, they're not buying your merch, but yeah,
that's okay. We are okay with this. That's why we have other members of this table. Who I don't know. Davians seem stuck up, but whatever. I understand. I get the point. Yes. Is there anything else I can do for you, Zuri?
Look, if you win, I'm pretty sure I can arrange a match with Jabberwocky. Okay, you can do to him whatever you need to.
About that, you gave me a thought of perhaps making. You know what? Never mind. We'll go with that. When does Cao Yu come off ban again?
Don't worry about Cao Yu. You're not even in the correct division.
Well, that's what exhibition fights are for, are they not?
I think it'd be best if you stayed away from him.
Zuri, you kill all my fun. And I get up and leave.
As long as you're not killing your enemies. Okay. What's next?
That's probably enough of that. I'm good to fast forward to the interview.
All right. William is looking pretty simple today. He's got a gray turtleneck on and black like military cargo pants. He's wearing like holster equipment and has a silver cross. It comes together kind of militantly, and he just says, Solaris Nights, welcome back, Cosmo.
William, I have a request, if you don't mind.
Oh, sure. What do you have to bring me?
Well, given the match for tomorrow, and seeing how she tends to invite herself to my interviews anyways, should we not invite Saya to this interview?
When you say that, green smoke begins pouring out from behind your chair. Ominous music is keyed up. It's like the producers were ready for this.
I see she was already here anyways. What was I thinking to invite her? She needs no invitation.
She steps out of the smoke as if materializing from nothingness as somebody runs to bring her a chair to sit next to you. So like the two of you are sitting side by side looking at him, and she just sits down and says, "The Falcon moves where it may."
I feel like if he wouldn't actually do it, but if she's close enough, you'd see Cosmo's hand go up, kind of be like real or hologram, but he wouldn't actually do it. The sitting down would probably give it away.
The smoke was holographic. She's real.
Well, Saya, I see you welcomed yourself again. I guess welcome to my interview.
Me.
You were here before. Don't give me that.
The Falcon goes where it may.
Yes. We'll see where you go in this race. I'm sorry, William. Back to you.
Cosmo, let me ask you a pertinent question. Northwind, independent. It's recently declared that it no longer accepts Mr. Steiner Davian and its Federated Commonwealth as its master. This is a planet, and with it, its Northwind Highlanders mercenary organization that once was intensely loyal to the Capellan Confederation before the Forced Secession War, where they notoriously defected to the Federated Commonwealth. As a military liaison, I was wondering what your thoughts are about this recent double defection to total independence.
Flashback to Cosmo 5 years ago, double defection. William, you are spot on where this is an excellent point to talk about. I think it is good for Northwind. Honestly, independence in this case is absolutely better than the previous scenario. Now, do I wish they were part of Capellan Confederation? Of course. I mean, you see how well the Capellan Confederation is doing. Helping someone like the Northwind Highlanders could only be mutually beneficial. However, getting out of the oppressive rule of those Davians, that is a win. I am happy for them.
So you believe that it's more important to be independent than it is to be Capellan?
No, that is not what I said. I said it is more important to be independent than it is to be Davian.
All right, roll to make a political statement.
Come on, Capellan dice. Political statement is which one? Political. Entertainer 0. So that's an 8.
Reduce stress or gain a glory, I believe.
Well, I somehow don't have any stress, so 2 glory for me.
You say 2 glory?
Well, I now have 2 total.
Oh, 2 total. All right. Yeah. So Saya sits there and says, "The Northwind Highlanders have not impressed Clan Jade Falcon. The Northwind itself, as an independent planet, is foolish. All planets will eventually belong to the clans, of course. And the Northwind Highlanders claim to be the only true clans, perhaps because they haven't been raised well. Have not been raised well. That said, I'm not particularly impressed by the caliber of Capellan warriors that I've seen on this world. And if their military victories are anything to speak of, Clan Jade Falcon will roll through them easily.
Sai, you do realize you're sitting right next to one of your betters in myself. That is a Capellan warrior.
I would not consider you a better. I would consider you a warrior.
So do we need a wager?
Whether you are Capellan still has yet to be seen.
I feel like that probably rattles him a little. With all of his defections back and forth.
Look, she turns to look at you and she makes it very clear that this is a, intentional psych out. And she says, you may attempt to seduce the audience of this world into forgetting your early history, but I was there. I remember how things went for you when you came here. Even now, you say the Maskarovka moves against you, do you not? It would seem that you may not be quite as Capellan as you appear to be.
Well, I believe actions speak louder than words, and my actions are those of a Capellan Confederation citizen.
Well,
are your actions those of Jade Falcon?
I am a military ambassador here as a cultural attaché.
I really thought you were going to say I am Jade Falcon.
No, I was waiting waiting till the end.
Oh, no,
now
sorry.
She turns to look at the camera and says, I am Jade Falcon.
And there you have it. We agree to disagree. Let the battlefield decide who is right.
Ah, how very clan of you.
Well, a compliment, I suppose. William, if I may, back to the battle for tomorrow. I must say I'm very excited for the arena that we will be competing on. It is the obstacle course we have spoken on many times. And I just want to remind the audience that they too can partake in death races within this obstacle course by digitally subscribing to the CD map pack on their simulators. And of course, a portion of all proceeds still go to the what did I name it? The Sign Language Awareness and Education Program, SLAP.
Now, you personally designed this course, did you not?
I did, with the help of either C or D, depending which one I made me and it made Sidious. I can't remember his original character from Battletech. He didn't last very long.
He's a 2 now, so don't worry about it.
That's true. His character's lifespans are variable.
This may be a contentious point, but I do want to ask Cosmo. There was an incident at the end of the Hillbillies' last match, and we haven't had time to address that. Are you currently experiencing political troubles at the Maskarovka?
No, I believe it was a bluff by someone who at one point was very well respected in the gladiator ranks. And Cao Yu he is a very respectable gladiator still. His skill is very good. However, I do not know what prompted him to make such a threat. It feels empty to me. I apologize to Hillbilly for, the message he received, but I do not believe that there was a real threat. The Maskarovka and the Capellan Confederation are one and the same, and I am of the Capellan Confederation.
Well, I hate to end on a sad note like that, but I have no further questions unless there's something like you'd like to say directly to your fans, your investors, or your fellow gladiators.
I do have one final fundraiser, as I keep trying to bring up positives, and God forbid maybe hit a meteor roll that's not below a 7. Have you noticed, William, and I am sure you have, a man of your taste, that I never wear the same outfit twice? Have you wondered where all the old outfits go? It is because I auction them off and they are sold, where the proceeds are split between Apex Dragons and, as you recently heard, Big Tony Bertoli's Leukemia Foundation for Children. For this is a direct fundraiser to help those that were offended by the horrible Davian leadership once again.
I'm gonna need you to make a advertising role to see if you actually are a partner of Big Tony Bertoli's Leukemia Foundation.
I will burn as much edge as I have on this sucker.
And I know that the only reason that you're doing this is because he came out against Victor Davian.
Of course.
Yep.
As soon as I heard that, I was like,
I knew that was, as soon as you said it, I knew that was the only reason. That looks like a garbage ass roll right there.
We're gonna have to burn our edge on this meteor roll once again.
Perfect. Couldn't wait until the end of the match to do it.
Oh no.
It's a lot better. Is that your -1?
It's corporate, which would be a -1 if I didn't take the thing Spoon just took to use training thanks to ex-soldier. So Battlefield replaces Boardroom, which means it's now an 11.
Okay. You take your skills from the battlefield to the boardroom, I suppose.
Yes, just that's like, it. Battlefield to the boardroom.
Just like Kyle Morgan being a sociopath.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get a 10 then. You get exactly what you want. So...
Hot damn.
Yeah, there's like a picture of you and Big Tony Bertoli shaking hands over, you know, whatever you wore to your last Battle Mech match. Zhang Kunfei is somewhere in the background, clapping and smiling, looking at you.
You can't see what's written on the price tag, but it's just a really long number.
Maybe this is how she gets some of your clothes. She just buys it back from charity.
Oh my God, can you imagine?
Buys it, hilarious. You give it to charity, she buys it back.
And then washes it and puts it back in my closet.
Oh, it's got to be a money laundering opportunity somewhere in all of that.
Yeah, the difference is what's that? Was it Rush Hour 2 where they print fake money to hand it back? So she's paying in fake money.
No, she would never pay in fake money.
No,
only people who don't have money do that.
Did I ever get a response from May?
You did. She has indicated, so he's not the most important person on Heligoland, but he's the most important person that attended. And he's, you know, none of them are in system anymore, but they are transiting back home. His name is Sean Yu, and he's like a attaché to the vice governor of Heligoland, the highest ranking person.
One last thing, William, is, well, you know, I must always dedicate my victories to, as expected, my lady Kunfei. However, I would also like to dedicate my victory to Shan Yu from Heligoland, as he was one of the visitors here, and I hope he enjoyed the match, but he took time out to travel here to Solaris to see my match, and he's currently traveling back. And I just thank him for his time and wish him safe travels. This one is for him as well.
I see.
The double guarantee victory.
Well, you can only guarantee victory once.
But neither one of them were an investor.
But who primarily do you want to dedicate this victory to?
Shan Yu.
Okay.
Only because...
Have you read the collected works of Shan Yu?
Have a...
It's a Firefly reference. Don't worry about it. Okay. Anything else you'd like to do before your match? Did I cut out there?
No, nothing else I want to do. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I probably wasn't looking at the mic.
Okay. So obviously you designed this arena. Let's talk about the rules. Lowest time to clear each section receives 1 point, which means you have to exit before your opponent does. If you both exit in the same round, nobody gets a point. You also can only fire on turrets and enemies within your current section. Each enemy kill is worth 1 point. Now, either of you would have to be insane to fight the bull shark, but if you make it to the end and you fight the bull shark and you do the last bit of damage, you get 5 points.
Jesus Christ.
I don't think bull shark is in the cards for the two of you here. So let's talk about you. You are deploying a new Semyorka variant, correct?
Yes, this will. Well, actually, can I do my entrance a little bit?
Please do.
All right. So,
what would you do if I said no?
I'd be like, well, okay, everyone's looking at the record sheet now, so you see it. So when the music starts, a lot of people can't quite put their finger on it, but everyone knows they've heard this song before. And you see Semyorka standing at the edge, just like last time, giant tarp over him, like it's a boxer coming out, slowly walking. You can't really see any of the mech, just a big green tarp with a lime green edging. And then you realize, wait a minute, I do know this song. This is that good old rock song Thunderstruck by AC/DC. and as Cosmo was walking out, when the first time they say Thunderstruck, he flips his arms out, the tarp falls off, and everyone, probably including people at Spirit Customs, one man in particular, and Fulcher is like, what did he do to the fire starter? And you see that Semyorka suddenly has 4 LRM-5s on it, including thunder ammunition and regular ammunition. Still has his C3 computer, a supercharger, and 2 medium pulse lasers. And when Cosmo usually comes in, you see the decorative exhausts blow fire when he jumps. This time he runs faster than you've ever seen before, but when he runs at that top speed, fire shoots out the exhaust at that point, and it's green fire, of course.
Green flame?
Green flame.
Okay. Saya just enters humbly in a Fire Falcon B. It's got the targeting computer and 2 ER lasers, large lasers. So the large lasers are, I believe, in the wings, right? Yep. So just the weapon pods and the chest are removed, and the wings are just replaced with a giant big ass barrel on each side as this thing dashes forward at clan speed. The two of you are in some ways equally matched, and in other ways you are not.
So the last thing, as Sai is coming in, Cosmo's finishing reading. He opens a book, finds a page, and says to himself, "It is the unemotional, reserved, calm, detached warrior who wins, not the hothead seeking vengeance, and not the ambitious seeker of fortune." He closes the book and says, "That's very fitting for Saya."
So Saya's entrance is to dash her mech into the area and then stop and let a promotional video play. It is Saya and 2 other women in like their early 20s. They don't appear to be clan warriors like her, although again that would be very difficult to detect. They're each wearing a sort of cutesy pretty dress that one would expect from a Korean idol. And they begin singing in flawless Japanese, including a dance. The Rick Astley Rickroll in Japanese to the music. People are losing their minds. They think this is the best thing they've ever seen. Her greatest entrance yet.
You know, it's funny, Cosmo was thinking when he just saw her walk in, he was probably mid picking up his radio or something, just be like, "Good call, not trying to come in with any entrance. You could not top what I..." Oh. Never mind.
So something I haven't mentioned is that Saya has been releasing country music versions of clan songs.
Oh my lord.
In Russian.
Oh my god. She's trying very hard to get Cosmo on her side. And it might be working.
Cosmo, Russian is just the official second language of the clans, followed by German.
It might be working.
Are you shrimping? Are you shrimping for Saya now? Hashtag shrimp for Saya.
I think the last thing that I hear before the official race starts is he does a private communication to her, and it's just
like, good, because she has something to say to you.
Oh, good. So I'll say my piece, then she can one up me again. I hope you are ready, young one. You have grown much, but I think there are still a few tricks that you might learn from me. especially on a course of my own design. Oh, and by the way, I'm not sure if you noticed my new design, but I bid away my jump jets specifically to make this fair, give you a chance, you know? And the ironic part is Cosmo doesn't understand bidding. And so he really just removed the jump jets and used the tonnage for something else. So it's not really bidding when you're still using the tonnage.
She gives you a condescending smirk and says, "Have you heard of Prisoner's Dilemma?"
Enlightened me.
If you shoot me in the back when I'm in first place, I'm going to turn around and break you in half.
If you think that you will be in first place, you've got another thing coming.
What I'm saying is, it's in our best interest to not shoot at each other until the very end. And if you betray my trust in you, what I do to you will be deeply gratifying.
I would say the same thing if I only had 2 back armor. I will not shoot you in the back. However, this is a death race, is it not? I think it is fair game to shoot at each other while we are racing.
I don't disagree with that. For a lesser opponent who lacks your honor and your dignity, I would snap them like a twig at the first sector. But I would rather see how an elder warrior like you operates. We can do the fighting at the end.
How much does she know about the track? Like, does she know what the equivalent of the bull shark is there?
Yeah, so she's probably run this more times than you because this is like her thing.
So that I guess I will be blunt, Saya. Are you planning on getting to the bull shark?
I intend to cross the finish line first. I suspect I won't need to activate the course's final special bonus to win by points. It's like Quidditch.
Quidditch. I don't know what this is.
It's a clan thing.
Oh, okay. I was worried it was a wizard thing or something.
It is a wizard thing.
Whatever. Sure. Well, I will not shoot you in the back. You have my word. That's communications. All right.
Let's do it because we have less than 45 minutes.
Somehow I always think, everyone knows what I'm going to say. I always think I don't have much RP. And next thing you know, an hour later.
You're literally the most RPing RP of all RPs.
Right. So I got an 8 and I get a reroll.
You don't need to reroll. Don't reroll just because you can.
Well, I couldn't see what you rolled and you didn't say
I rolled a 3.
Oh, okay. Well then.
All right. So you can place 1 space ahead of her. So either in the heavy woods or here.
30.
And now we roll to see. I mean, sorry, you just. Oh, never mind. We do roll. Okay.
No.
Forcing her to go through 10.
I got a 9 or.
Right. I actually have an 11.
An 11 on my reroll.
Okay, we'll have to reroll again because Saya is good.
I got an 8.
12.
Ooh, that's gonna be tough.
You don't get to re-roll again after you already re-rolled.
I thought it was every time. No.
Okay. You're re-rolling a re-roll.
Seems super OP to me, and I'm okay with it.
What the what?
I'm the force commander. I re-roll everything.
You failed and you re-rolled, and that roll ended up tying her. And then you re-roll again, but you don't get to re-roll if you lose that.
No,
you only get 1 re-roll.
Okay, that's still pretty good. I'll take it.
All right, you're going first.
Cheating son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch.
8. I'm gonna activate supercharger. Do you want me to stop here to activate it, see if it succeeds?
Yes, you definitely want to see if it.
So I'm at 8. Okay. 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 3. I am going to not fire and see what she does.
Her clan sensor system is cranked up to full gain, and her targeting computer is attempting a lock-on on you, but she does not fire.
I see that you don't trust me, but I don't trust you either. So I guess that's fair. Not 9.
Amazing. I got exactly what I wanted.
To go first.
Can't move through my space.
Na, 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 na.
No, I'll go the full 12. It still forces you to go around me either way.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Are you not activating
7,
supercharger?
8, 9. I was only going to go here anyway.
Oh, you're gonna juice it every time, huh?
I am not as crazy as some other people.
She doesn't fire.
I don't think we'd be able to. But okay. That song is still stuck in my head now.
Which song?
Thunderstruck.
You have been thunderstruck.
10.
All right, give me a sec. I'm getting the ice rules ready because this is going to suck really badly. So whenever we're on ice, we need to make a +3 if we walk and a +7 if we run across the ice.
+7 to run across ice. Holy shit.
Yes. Oh, let's see here. Sorry. Mechs with vehicle making a facing change and move. Oh, no, sorry. Forget all of that. Apply a +4 to any piloting skills made in ice. And units must spend an extra MP moving across ice hexes or risk falling. Okay.
Extra MP.
Yep. So it's 2 to go through every ice hex.
Okay.
If you turn and then move, you still have to make a skid check, even if you're walking rather than running.
You said or risk falling, right? So
Yes.
you could technically use 1 MP and just go for pilot rolls.
Yes.
Okay.
But those pilot rolls are at +4.
Damn. Okay.
Yep. All ice space piloting rolls are at a +4. I rolled a 10, 11.
I rolled a 10. My reroll is a 12.
12.
So you go first. That's probably what you want.
You have your ex-soldier and then you're using the C3?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you're a son of a bitch.
After season 1, I realized initiative determines majority of light fights.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. But I'm not going to move, so I don't have to. Only 6 hexes. Brutal.
I'm going to activate supercharger.
Sick.
Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
You caught up with me uncomfortably fast.
Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7 is a +3.
So you... I want to do this Mech Warrior 2 style, right? Your mech is moving forward like this, right? And then you turn and the really jagged edge canyon way is coming up. And as you go around, the smooth lines of the Fire Falcon are basically drifting around this corner. And she just uses the the motion of the ice to help get her into position. I wouldn't say it's a forced skid, but it is an intentional drift. Right before I hit this straightaway here. We're both in agreement that neither of us are going to try to go through this volcano stuff, right? I don't have to look up the rules for how much horrific damage
that was
take.
purely to give an advantage if someone were to keep jump jets, which don't get me wrong, when I redesigned Semyorka, I was like, I might just keep 2. But yeah. Or 3 rather.
You could get those mechanical jumpers or whatever they're called. Launch you across it.
Yeah. That'd be funny.
All right. 8.
Also 8. Reroll.
Fine.
I got a 10 on the
right.
second one. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Perfect shot of that back.
So I'm not going to activate mask. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You're gonna have to make a skid check there. You move again.
I'll do that now. What's the penalty?
PSR at +4. Plus
First,
the
a skid check?
Yeah.
Wow.
Plus there might actually be a minus for skid because you haven't moved very far. Let's take a look. Astor here is already quoting the rules out loud while we look it up. All right, so it's a +4 and then it's a -1 for the number of hexes moved. So it'll be a +3 PSR to make this.
Okay, so I need
if
a 5.
you fail, you're going to slam into the ice next to you.
I'm good. So that was 5
How
hexes.
close is it though?
What do you mean? To failing?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I don't scrape the ice.
What
but
did you need? What did you need?
It was a +3. I needed a 5.
Okay. Yeah, you can
5,
straight up drift if you need to here.
6, 7, 8, 9, and I'm going to take it for there.
Oh, you're going to make another PSR there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is just a +4.
Yep.
Uh-oh. I'm going to use that point of lucky.
Okay.
This could be bad. That's good. We're good. Barely. Needed a 6.
Trying to hot dog your way through your own goddamn course.
I do have the hot dog ability. And this time I'm not going to shoot her, but I'm going to shoot because I finally have line of sight of someplace we're going.
Sure.
So I'm going to shoot an LRM 5 on each one of these. Actually, is that 1 hex or 2? That's 2 hexes. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. So Thunder LRMs on each one of those.
Okay.
So it's an immobile target.
You're aware that you have to go through those hexes, right?
Yes. So does she.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 for range. 7, 8, 9, and 10 for range, which is all medium and 1 short. So a base of 3 or 5 for running. -4 is a 1 for mobile. So I need 1s and I need 3 3s and 1 1. So first one hits above a 3. Oh my god. It's I was gonna say what happens if I miss? Where does it go?
Just fails to deploy, you know.
It's and the last one.
You want to put some sort of markers down?
It's up to you. We could just use a pen if you want. Pen. Put it in short green. 1, 2, 3, 4. So each one of those has 5 mines. And I need to track ammo.
Well,
I feel like I'm
looking
making.
at the liquid magma rules.
You're actually gonna run through.
Yeah, if I can make it across without stopping, I'll be good.
Jesus.
I'll build heat on the way though, which is not great.
I never even would have considered running through magma. I just assume it'd be like in a time of total warfare, I pick a 6 hex lava hole, deep hole.
Son of a bitch, Janamis.
Making you look up rules we don't plan on using.
All right. 1, 2.
Oh my God, you're gonna do it?
Yeah, I'm gonna skid in the process. Jesus, barely. Okay. Oh, I have the -1 as well. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Any MP bonus? Liquid magma. Magma. Would you say this is crusted or liquid? I'm asking you that before you look up the rules.
I don't have the rules open, so I mean, I would have said these are crusted and this is liquid.
Okay. Not starting in it. I'm just running through it. Okay, so I gained 5 points of heat externally. But that's it.
That's it?
Yeah. Stopping in it would be horrific. Falling in it would be brutal. 9,
Jesus.
10, 11, 12. I did not get very far. 8.
I can't believe that's it. That's insane. Okay.
I mean, +5 heat on a course like this, if 2 people were shooting at each other.
Oh yeah, that'd be brutal.
I mean, you good luck getting all these LRMs and shit. Plus the skid roll you have to make to get through here.
Well, I mean, now I'm just gonna do exactly what you did.
Yeah, but you're still gonna have to make a skid somewhere.
Yeah, right here.
Good luck.
So I will activate.
Just so you know, she screams in frustration over the comms unit, knowing that you just pulled that bullshit on her.
It's not bullshit. That's tactics. I pass my. Oh no, mask is activated. I move up 1 hex, turn. Now I'm running. So a skid with a -1.
What with a -1? Yeah.
So I need a 1. I pass. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Bullshit.
I think that might have gone one too many. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Nope. That's perfect.
You take 10 points of heat.
Yes. And I feel like I open comms and say back to Saya, looks like it's all tied up. She entered here first before me.
Yeah, it's 1 and 1. You're right. I forgot to keep track, but yes, you're now 1 and 1.
I meant to also take the pilot role on this one, so I could have entered and tied her, and I forgot. So that's why I was like, all right, we got to get creative. I gained 10 heat plus last round I had shot 5 alarms. What does that do?
Okay.
So 8, which I would have sunk it all. Okay, so 10.
These are my dice.
And I'd sink it all anyways. Okay.
8.
9. Ha! You have to go into the bog.
I don't have to do anything.
Man, she could get right behind me and then.
Yep. That's exactly what she's gonna do.
And she's just gonna wait.
She doesn't really have that much else choice.
Bog it.
The bog rules are so dangerous.
Can I get a quick refresher on how dangerous?
Okay. I'll get bogged down.
I remember in another match I did, I ran through a shitload of them repeatedly. It was just pilot scrolls, and that worked out. How is these things not on this new table I just put in here that it was specifically for reasons like this? I want to say Bog was like +2 or something like that. Well, I'm not
my favorite part, sitting silently while I figure things out. All right, you make a pilot roll through each hex. If you fail, you get stuck.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't fall down, you just get stuck in place.
Okay. I will not activate supercharger, so it resets.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. What's the modifier? Hopefully not massive.
No modifier.
Oh. Then we good. We good. So that was 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I get stuck.
Oh boy.
I mean, that was my last movement point anyways, but what are the fucking odds?
Pretty low. 1 at 36, really.
That's ridiculous. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is a +2. Oops. Good thing I didn't use supercharger again anyways. Wouldn't have helped.
All right, I got 11.
14.
Six, 7, 8. Saya, what are you doing? 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. Oh, I could have turned here and yes, that probably would have been better.
Yeah, I think you, yeah.
So is this 8, 9, 10, 11, 12? That's pretty risky. Yeah, that's where I want to go.
Like you say, that's risky, and that's literally what I was just like, all right, well, if I go like this and over here.
Yep.
I won't roll double ones again on getting stuck, will I? Is there a rule for getting unstuck, or are you just unstuck at the end of the round?
You have to roll to unstick it the next round.
All right. No snake eyes. No snake eyes. We're unstuck. So does that mean I can move, or am I like, was that my whole turn getting unstuck? Okay. 1, 2. So far I'm at 2. Not stuck. Those ones make me nervous. Oh, no. 3, 4.
Guys, mud bogging.
Good. 5, 6. Wait, you're facing the wrong way. Come here. That's 6. Good. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Oh, I didn't roll to activate the thingy. I didn't say it, so I'll just do 9. I didn't use it. 12, 11, 10, 9.
Good enough. Okay.
Looks like someone's taking the lead.
You're definitely going to need the your dice.
Oh yeah, sorry. She's gonna shoot me? That
no,
betrayer.
The turrets are all gonna shoot you.
Okay, so they're already activated. I got you. One, two, three, four, five, six. Six is just a 2, I believe. What the fuck is that? 2. Are you using all the tires I put in here?
Yeah.
Oh my god, they could blow us up.
Okay, we'll start with the drone.
Oh man, if the Shrek and the Demolisher and the LRM carrier I'll use too. Oh yeah, no one's gonna win the race.
Some of them are not as operational as others are. You know what I mean? So this is a small laser shooting at long range. So starting at a 4, 8, and 10. Nope. That's not close enough. So medium laser. Shooting at long range for 10. No. LRM. So it's shooting at an 8. It's pretty close, but also no.
Phew.
And LB5 will hit. 6, 5 size weapons, 3 pellets. Right arm.
Got it.
Center torso.
Got it.
Right leg.
Got
it. Yeah, you're like, yeah, I made it. I got the point. And then immediately you're met with a face full of laser fire.
I feel like in a confident but nervous voice radio back to Saya. Saya, I do hope you're planning on joining, right? You're not just setting me up to be destroyed by these turrets.
She says, I am Jade Falcon.
Ah, I shall see you soon then.
Okay, let's roll.
Uh, 13.
Okay.
All right, rolling to activate supercharger. We good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Can't go through an enemy space.
It's a vehicle, not a mech.
Oh, right. You can stand over it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's a +4. Very nice. And Sai, what's the scoreboard? I can't see it from here.
Round hasn't ended yet.
How? She went first.
You get the point at the end of the round.
Oh, so you're thinking I'm going to be dead before the round ends?
Yeah, she's shooting you in the back right now.
Wow, what a sore loser. Okay.
So, as you like, you know, the targeting computer's been in and out on you, but now it suddenly flashes gold. Like, you're fucked. You're fucked. And she says, "Don't think I missed that LRM trick, Cosmo." As 2 brilliant beams slice into your back. So
I feel like he'd try to respond, but all you'd get is garbled noise and some swears.
So you're her Bloodstalker target, so she gets a -1, and it's a targeting computer, so -1.
You sure she doesn't want to shoot the Swiftwind scout car?
7, and your range is, are you less than 8? 8 or less?
I think it's exactly 8.
Yeah,
right?
so just need 7s on this.
Thank you, Dice.
Jesus.
Thank you, Dice. So what is the actual score?
2-1.
We tied here.
At the end of the round, it's going to be 3-1.
Okay.
I mean, it's your turn to shoot or choose to shoot something, and then all of the NPCs are going to shoot.
I can't take 3 PPC shots to a light. Fuck.
It's a good thing it doesn't have 3 PPC shots then.
I don't think I'm gonna kill anything, so I'm just not gonna shoot.
Very well, sir. Okay, well, the good news is the Swift Wind doesn't have any armaments, so it doesn't shoot you.
Just rams me at angry speed.
So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh god, and all the turrets too. Jesus. Let the math begin.
Well, you know what? Let's do this piece by piece, because if I try to remember it, I'll forget. That actually does hit. So Saya takes a small laser on the right side of her right leg. Suddenly her repair bill increases. Six. That's medium. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 again. That also hits. 7 on the right side is right torso for 5.
She does not have a lot of armor.
This is the bad one.
Bad Fire Falcon? Oh,
7.
no,
That's short range, so it's 7 to hit with an LRM 20.
That'll help.
The missiles just fall out and roll down the hill.
That's actually what this pile of rebels is, just a bunch of missiles.
Okay, and the LB5 also misses. Shrek is firing a single PPC on you. You're outside of its minimum range. That's a hit, and it's a headshot for 10 points of damage.
The fuck? With a crit? You may have just killed Cosmo with a Shrek PPC on my own race. I have no... wait. It may not matter if you hit the cockpit, but what's that thing?
Hold on a second. I needed an 8, not a 7.
I was gonna say, I don't think the only defense I think
crackles over the top of your mech, and in the process, all your electronics go dark for a moment. Your whole mech is like, whoop, 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 whoop.
Yeah, man. If you roll you may have almost literally just killed Cosmo again.
I'm gonna say, don't you have an edge? But the answer to that is no.
No edge, no lucky. The only thing I had
glory,
is that,
so you could try to.
I have that thing
out of it.
That thing plot armor, but that doesn't help if you shoot the cockpit.
Yeah.
Okay. Is anyone else shooting me?
I don't think anything else has a shot on you right now.
Okay.
How tall is this? I mean, if it's one tall, it blocks view. And this is definitely one of the one tall.
He's a tank, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Look at you get away with this bullshit. All right, I'm marking you down for an extra point. I mean, you're
bullshit.
Unless she destroys you, you're gonna just win on technical victory here.
Well, so that's actually, I've been thinking since we got into the bog, I was like, if I get the next 2 points, the only way she can possibly win is if she goes in and fights the bull shark, and I really hope she doesn't do that.
One thing, the Manicore is going to fire indirect LRM 10, so it's not likely to hit, but
okay. Well,
that might be enough to do it.
That's a pretty good roll.
So it'll need 4, 5, 9. So yeah, it hits you exactly, actually.
Pretty good roll. And you're on the right side.
8 on a 10 is 6 missiles hit, 5 damage right arm.
Got it.
1 damage left torso.
Got it.
Okay. Managed to avoid the worst of it. Let's roll.
9, 10, 11. Is this considered exiting? Or do
No,
you have to actually
make
exit?
it to the center.
Oh, so I can't just like say, see
No,
you
you
guys on
can't
that?
go through the woods. Yeah.
We have to make it to the center, huh? Well, then shit, I should have gone this way.
The mana core might have something to say. Well, you can't. I mean, this is a building, right? So.
Oh yeah, it is. From my angle, it looked like it wasn't. No, you're right. Okay. Let's see here. I got a 13.
Okay.
Not using supercharger because I think it's 2 turns regardless. 1, 2.
She's going first, right?
I'm sorry. You're right. I'm sorry.
You probably want her to go first because you're going to stop her from moving.
I'm in the way. Yeah, and there's a building literally everywhere else. I mean, she could. No, she couldn't even do that.
11, 12. She gets on top of the factory.
You can do that?
It's only too tall, right? You can get on top of the too tall thing.
I can hear Stonar saying, but what's the construction factor?
I mean, it's a factory, so I'm going to assume it's like big. 60. So
yeah, we're good. Now, if I really, really wanted to be a dick, I'd turn around and shoot that building of the heck she's in.
You couldn't do enough damage to break it, I would think.
I don't think so either, but
yeah,
it would be more sending a message. But I'll show you about being a sore loser. Okay.
Says the guy who fired LRMs.
I said repeatedly, I will not shoot at you.
You're showing that compelling Confederation
3, 4,
ingenuity,
5,
predilection
6,
for
7,
bullshit.
8, 9.
Oh, you have to make so many.
I have to do many. 2 skids. One here because I moved 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I turned at the very
second
end.
skid if you move out of the hex.
Okay, so just one.
So only if you take a step forward, you have to make another one.
I'm out of movement.
Okay. She doesn't have a shot on you. That's very unfortunate.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is 3. Skid modifier for 1, 2, 3, 4 hexes. Where's skid on this damn table?
It's like page 60 something. Well, how many hexes?
Shit, I forget.
Plus
2,
0.
4, 5. So I just need 2.
Oh, 5 is a +1.
Okay, I'm good either way.
Okay.
I guess I might as well shoot and kick the demolisher because it's right in the way. Okay. Assuming they're not moving. Oh, I didn't even see this guy. Jesus.
They don't.
I'm not in a good spot. If that's SRMs and that's a dual AC-20 demolisher, I mean, this might be. I get more points, but I die.
Yeah, dual AC-20, not so good for you, bud.
Is that really what it is?
I mean, it's only going to fire one of the AC-20s, but yeah. Mm-hmm. The Shrek is in minimum range for you, so it's actually going to shoot at Saya.
Very nice.
6, 7. 7 is out of minimum range for PPC, right?
Outside of minimum range, yeah.
I don't think that's good enough, is it? It means 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. I think.
This guy's name should be off by 1.
We have a PPC to know how far PPCs shoot. Damn it, Stonar, where are you?
You mean their ranges?
Yeah. There's a PPC's short range 7 or 8.
I think it's 3 to 7 is short, and then 8 starts the medium. That's off the top of my head, though.
If it's 3 to 7, then she is hit. Short is 1 to 6. Okay, so she's not hit. She managed to dodge
6. Wow,
okay, this guy needs a 7 in the demolisher to turn and blast you with the turret, which exactly he gets.
Oh no!
20 damage.
Oh no! Don't hit a leg.
To your left arm.
That probably is the best thing you could have hit.
The arm's gone with the heat sink.
So that's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. What was in my left arm? A double heatsink. Oh, shucks.
Manticore is going to fire PPC at you and LRM at Saya.
So I have at least one pilot skill roll so far for that 20.
Oh, Jesus. You might be dead again.
Ah, you shot me in the head again with a crit.
7, 8. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, nope. It misses by 1 again.
Oh, by 1. Name of the episode.
So this is 4, and then 1 for no line. Oh no, he does have line of sight, so never mind. The penalties are massive then because he's in short range. He's inside minimum. Yep, he misses easily. I might have forgot about that. Anyway.
Because I'm shooting the Demolisher just because he shot me. I'm glad I declared that. Base 3, 4, 5 for running. He didn't move. Pulse lasers at short range make it a 3. And they will do, I think that says 6 damage each if they hit. Just need 3s. First one's a hit. Second one also hits.
Okay. Doesn't do nearly enough to
12 damage to the Demolisher just to be like F you, and then I kick it.
Saya is gonna target the Swiftwind.
Wow, picking on the weakling. Doesn't even have any weapons.
She hits and destroys it, which means she gets a point.
Oh, I forgot about that rule. Shit. That's funny. Yeah, I totally forgot about that rule.
Yeah, make your kick roll.
I need to make a pilot roll for shooty phase.
Oh yes, because you took 20 points of damage.
Yeah, I'm good. Kick.
Oh no.
2, 3, 4 for running. -2 is need 2.
You have like the reverse curse right now.
I hit.
Still not enough to break through a Manticore's side armors.
Yeah, 7 damage.
Okay. Let's roll initiative again. Let's do the time warp again. 5.
7.
I actually have a heat problem now. So I am now a 7, 11. Oh, it's locked. That's why I can't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
If I had lost initiative there, I actually would have won.
Yeah.
I'm activating. It doesn't really make sense to, but I'll activate supercharger. It's good. 1, 2. It's a skid roll at a -1.
Piloting check. Oh, and I have a piloting check as well.
I'm good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
You have to make a skid roll at a +2.
Doesn't really make sense. I'll just stay here. Yeah. So I need a 4. Oh, did you see that?
No. What happened?
Oh my
it was
god!
Close. It was close.
This 3 was on the 1 for the longest time, and it just fell neatly at the very end. Oh my god! I almost just wiped out and fell into the Manticore. Definitely would have fell into the Manticore. How far did I just go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a +3.
All right, she's gonna torso twist and blast you with both of her large lasers.
God, she's such a sore loser.
Why don't you say it to her face?
I totally would have been saying this the whole time. Like soon as she shot at my back, the trash talking would have started. I guess I haven't been doing good job RPing that, but
That's a miss. That is a hit. Right arm or 10.
Internal.
There's a critical. I don't know that there's anything useful in there, but take a look.
The arm is still there, but barely.
And we only need 1 die. So 3 double heat sink.
You've taken out 2 heat sinks.
You'll shoot, and then the Mana Core will shoot Saya with
APC's at minimum range, so I guess it's just going to use a SRM 6-pack.
I'm not going to shoot.
It might hit.
Is it shooting me?
No, it's shooting her. 4, 5, 6 actually does hit. Is 4 missiles. First one is left arm. Pretty rare that I'm forced to shoot myself.
And connect.
Oh, this is right side actually, so it's the left arm. Right leg. Ooh. Left torso. Oh. Say. Not looking so good, but it's actually looking great. So, next round.
She has to destroy you by the end of the round, or she loses. Either that, or she has to. There's no chance she could destroy any of the vehicles present.
You can kill
Attacking
the
the bull
demolisher.
shark would be crazy.
Yeah.
That thing's got like a artillery cannon, right? I mean, it's just gonna kill both of you easily.
It's basically got a nuke built into it. I feel like Cosmo kind of wants to.
Oh, 2 LBX-10s. Yeah, it could split its weapons in half and still kill 2 of you easily.
I feel like Cosmo kind of wants to run in, get the point, and immediately run back out.
Oh, you're not. I mean, there's no way you can get the point, right? Because you'll both pass through there.
Yes, right. Well, so tie for the point. Yeah.
Well, I guess one of you could go in there, get the. Well, you have to end in there. So I was gonna say if you go in and then come back, but yeah, no, you have to end in there. So I guess technically it would make sense to go in and then leave. 6.
Well, it said
7.
only. You said you activate it only if you shoot it, right? So how crazy is
bull
Saya?
shark, yes.
How crazy
She's not
is
that
Saya?
crazy. What I'm saying is she lost initiative, right?
I got a 9. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So I mean,
Watch me be a real motherfucker here. Are you ready for this?
Luckily, there are 2 hexes.
3, 4.
Oh, you're gonna go do that?
5. Yep.
Does that count as you're in there though? I don't know.
I originally wasn't gonna say, but it does make sense for her to loop back and then physically block you from entering, right?
Because if you had the right SPAs, you could move through her hex. You could just ignore her, but you're not that good of a pilot. You could always charge her or something, you know?
That's true. If I knew there was going to come down to a charge, I would have brought a different mech.
Yeah, so she runs in and then like digs her heel in to stop the incredible forward running motion, and then moves back to block your path and just says, "It's over, Cosmo. It's a draw."
I'm charging.
Oh boy. Can't wait.
To do it, I have to activate supercharger. I don't know how many spaces yet I'm going to make it work on, but I want to displace her. Oh god, it works. All right, so gosh, no matter what, I'm gonna have to do some skid rolls here. 1, 2, 3. Oh gosh. So I'm at 3. Oh my fuck. God damn it. What are you doing here? This building is messing everything up. All right, we know where I'm at. Okay, I'm right here. 3. If I go back 1 more, that's 4. Then if I start going forward, 1, 2, 3.
You can't run backwards.
With the supercharger, doubles your run only. Doesn't affect walking, right?
Correct.
You can't. Can you charge?
You can't. No. If you
can't
do
charge
running
walking.
motion at any point, you can't run backwards.
But you can't charge walking, can you?
I don't think so.
Well, I don't think I can charge.
Unfortunate. You'd have to turn in place and make.
I have to make a fucking circle. All right, hold on. I have 12 hexes to make this work.
She sits there, looks at her watch. She's like,
2,
"Oh wait,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I can make it work."
Perfect.
This is so stupid.
Can't wait.
Okay. So I moved 1, 2, 3, 4. That would be 5 hexes, which is what, 2? This is so stupid.
She's gonna shoot you during the charge. You
Oh,
know
of
that,
course
right?
she is.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
As she should, because if I connect and I have a far better piloting skill, I think I would displace her and get it. So she wants to knock me down.
Physical attack, push, charge. All right, we'll deal with that in a second.
That was a walk for her? Damn. With all that turning too? Pretty good.
Do you have to make a...
True, I
if
have to
you
make a
get
skid
attacked by it during the whipping. Yeah, so she's...
I have to do a skid roll right here.
Oh,
1, 2,
yeah, go
3,
ahead and do that.
4, so 4 is a +0, I think you said earlier. So I just need 2. I'm good.
All right. So she's shooting at a...
I mean, she's definitely going to connect
She needs
pretty
5s
easily.
to hit you. Don't say definitely. Don't curse me like that. Left arm for 10.
I don't have a left arm.
Well, you don't have a left
10
torso armor either.
Exactly.
Yeah. Just need to hit there again and pop that fusion engine, you know? Oh, that hits too. Right arm for 10.
I don't think I have a right arm. Oh, no, I do. 2.
Not
You know, it's
much
funny
fun
now with no
anymore.
arms. If I fall, I can't get up. 1, 2, 7.
This idea that you're charged, you're like, I'll push her with my arms in the charge. Your arm
charge
just
with
falls off in the process.
Just charge with a headbutt.
All right, she builds a metric F ton of heat. You now need to make a PSR for taking 20 points of damage and a PSR for taking damage during a charge. Both of these are at +1.
So I need a 3 and a 3. Good. Oh my God. Look at these other rolls too. Holy shit.
Yeah.
All right. So now the attack roll is the difference between our pilot skills. Is a modifier.
Is it? Let's see here.
Charge and death from above.
Charge attack. If the attack succeeds, all right. So her her pilot skills are 3.
So I get a -1 in my favor. So on base 2, I ran. So on base 2, I ran for 4. Your movement is a 5. -1 for the difference is back to a 4. So I just need a 4. Does that sound right?
Sure.
4 for a charge attack. I connect.
Wait.
Oh.
She gets to physically attack first, right?
I do not know. I didn't think you could physically
initiative
attack
first on you, right?
Well, yeah, but they're resolved simultaneously. So I guess
what I'm saying is, before you move me, I want to kick you.
Okay. But when my pilot skill roll would that be immediate?
I don't disagree that your charge is connected. It is definitely connected right now.
Okay, I got you.
I just want to make sure that we understand that I'll get to kick you in a minute, even if you push me or I fall.
I mean, do you want to do the kick first? I feel like charge damage.
Let's do the charge. We're committed to that now. Yeah.
Okay, so regardless,
I also forgot to shoot you with the mana core, but we'll do that in a minute too.
Okay, so regardless of the damage, right? You back up 5, I move up 5.
Hexes?
Hex. No, just 1 hex. Sorry, I was thinking 5 points of damage. I'm thinking
that doesn't get you
damage.
through here, though. That doesn't get you out.
I thought that's why I asked that at the beginning. I thought you said yes. This was
no. You have to move to the next sector.
Then this whole attack made no sense.
Yeah, but it does look really good for pushing Saya out of the way.
All right. Well, I guess I should have been shooting her a lot more. I was far too generous this entire match. Okay, well, I am. Oh god, the damage for a charge attack is
1 for 10 times the number of hexes you move.
right, and I moved.
You move 3 hexes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hexes.
What? I thought you went here to
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, so what's your 10 tons?
3.5 times
No,
6.
you're worth 4.
Oh, rounds up 4 times 6. So
Times
24.
6 is 24.
Yeah. So on her front
And you take
portion of that.
3.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead and make your rolls.
First 5 points of damage go to 10. Her left arm.
All right. That's internal.
Oh, no crits. Second 5 points of damage go to 3 right arm.
Okay.
No crits. Third go to 11 left arm.
That has popped off.
There were 2 crits, but unless there's ammo, it doesn't matter.
An ammo-less mech. You did destroy a clan ER large laser, which you
That's
cheat.
3. Fourth spot is center torso.
Sure.
And the fifth spot, which is only 4 points of damage, goes to left leg.
Okay, she'll need to make a PSR.
Yeah, I think we both have to make PSRs. But she has to do 2. 1 for 20 points of damage, 1 for charged. Man, I thought this move was going to make it so Cosmo won. Now that's just a tie. It's just, I guess it's just for that.
I mean, you could have
action
defeated
check.
her with this move, conceivably. Is there one for being attacked? Location after charge moves as if it had been pushed, advancing into the hex. But after a successful charge attack, both mechs make a PSR at a +2. We don't need to do that until I kick you.
There's so many PSRs in this round.
Yep. So let me just start by saying +2 and +2, although if I kick you, that may increase. And if I fail, I'll need to make a PSR. So, yep, I connect.
Which leg?
3 front is right leg.
Right leg for 7.
That sounds right.
Okay. So I'll do my PSR. Well, my first PSR. Okay, I didn't see the second dice.
Your
I'm good.
PSR is at +3. 2 of them.
I'm still good. PSR.
Right? Or no,
Still
no,
good.
it's still at only a +2. Never mind.
I was good either way, but barely on that one.
Okay. I need a 5 and I got a 5.
Wow.
Yeah, it's rough. It's rough.
These are some tight rolls.
Oh, we got to do the Manticore SRMing you. Be hilarious. Oh shit!
Definitely hits.
I don't want to beam too hard now that I know it's going to hit. 5 missiles hitting your rear right side. Sorry, right side. So, right torso for 2.
How many missiles hit?
5.
Oh, that's not good.
Right leg for 2.
Not a lot of space left.
Right leg for 2. Right arm for 2.
I have no armor like across my entire top except for CT.
Center torso for 2.
Oof. Isn't that shoot, what's his name? Captain America there in your Time of Total Warfare.
Captain Marek.
Yeah.
Oh, Kenneth Cross. You get Kenneth
Yes.
Cross. That's where you lose all your torso
Yes.
armor.
Basically, that's what just happened.
Captain America. Kenneth
difference
Cross. I don't think it's
his-
Captain America.
Well, his color scheme was. That's the
Sure,
first thing I thought
that's
of.
true. That's true.
Yeah.
Excalibur ascending.
Although the difference is I don't have any arms.
not like that anymore. Yeah. So look, it's a draw. You push her back. She looks shocked because she's a clan warrior to be hit by a physical attack.
By
You
a
know.
mech with no arms. That visual must be hilarious.
You slam into her, and it deals a lot of damage, and you barely take any in the process. You guys are both walking away with a hefty cost for a draw.
Yep. Good match, Saya. I think we both learned something.
I learned not to trust you.
Well, funny, I was going to say the same about you. I do want it to be known, though. I never shot you or shot at you this entire match. Much as you would like to spin my words, not once did I ever lock onto you or shoot at you.
You had every intention of injuring me with those mines.
I had every intention of redirecting you, which I did, and it worked.
So look, the Saya Shrimps are cheering for Saya's draw. The Capellan comrades are cheering for Cosmo's, draw. I think maybe the arena.
Zhang Kufei is pissed.
I don't think she's pissed. This isn't a loss, and you've definitely shown. I mean, look, the thing that Zuri wanted to say was you are on parity with a clan warrior, and you literally just drew a clan warrior. You have literally proved the advertising true. So look, while you may not have Zhang is not happy that you didn't get the win vis-a-vis impressing Shan Yu, but you also didn't lose, which is pretty important.
Yeah, I have to say the play of the match, I think, went to you shooting the Swift Wind. I totally forgot about that. I had so many opportunities to kill it, and I was like, useless. That point farming, it's like Rad saw a pilot falling out in a time of total war.
Perfect.
Very nice.
All right. Do you want to go to your after interview?
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I would still invite Saya, as pissed as she may be.
No, Saya does not attend.
Figured. William, I've never been in a fight like that before, but was that not a rush? That was thrilling. I would do that again every week.
Saya Jade Falcon engages in these death races fairly often.
Does she usually shoot her opponents in the back?
She normally allows her opponents to get in front of her so she can shoot them in the back, yes.
Aha. So the takeaway is never trust a clan warrior, even Saya.
Many of her opponents attempt to use jump jets and superior maneuverability to break line of sight with her, as well as their own speed. And of course, Saya without jump jets has to rely purely on ground motion like yourself.
This is a very, very technical analysis by you, William. I like it.
I have a whole team of Donegal broadcasting analysts who put it together for me, but you are the one who designed this course personally, so I'm sure you know everything that I can say about it.
Yes, it's true.
A challenge of both, a test of both pilot skill and tactics.
Yes, this was a lot of fun. I think it was designed very well, if I do say so myself. I will tell my partner as much as well. But I want to just say thank you for a special group of individuals. You know who you are, who made this Thunder LRMs possible. This technology, again, shows that the gap between the clan and Innisphere is closing, much in thanks to the partnership between the Capellan Confederation and Madoc Space.
During your match, there was an announcement that Sun Tzu Liao, the Chancellor of the Celestial Throne on Cyan, has sent Victor Siner Davian a series of plates which include all of the planets in the Chaos March and Northwind. Perhaps in remembrance when Victor's father, Hans Davian, did the same thing at his own wedding. Do you believe that the Chancellor is simply mocking Victor, or is he claiming that he had something to do with Northwind's push for independence?
You know how politics go. I think everyone always has a little bit of influence everywhere. In this case, I think
so
it
you
is
believe
a little.
the Chancellor did in fact have a hand in Northwind's independence?
Well, maybe not the Chancellor directly, but I do think that there was influence from the Capellan Confederation. How could there not be? I mean, Highland used to be a Capellan land, so a Capellan world. So there's some influence. Whether or not the Chancellor was involved, I cannot say, but sure, there's always some influence.
How will this affect your relationship with Hunter McGregor?
Well, I hope that it strengthens it. Honestly, I do not know if he wishes the Highlanders to be completely independent of their own world. We have never spoken of such things, but I imagine he should be thrilled that they are now independent. If not, well, then I will backtrack and say something different.
Very well.
I am happy with Hunter regardless. We are of the same stable, same family.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
I am good.
All right. We let you go. Since you neither won nor lost, you get no bonuses from guaranteeing victory. You learn nothing from your experience.
Well, you get the XP regardless, right?
Yeah.
Or
Well, you get an XP for participating in the fight. Yes.
Don't you get the XP for guaranteeing victory regardless if you want to lose it?
Yes, but not if you draw.
What? So I was better off losing?
Yeah. You would have learned something from your defeat. Instead, you've proven that a Capellan warrior can be the equal of a clan warrior. That may have benefits greater than one single point of experience.
Do I want the RP or do I want the experience?
Well, it's too late. You've already made your choice.
All these things I didn't know. All because of that swift wind. Okay, I'll take 2 XP. That's good.
Okay.
No stress, even though you shot me like 4 times in the head, but none of them connected.
Yeah, I mean, it was just stressful for you, not for the pilot.
Yes. I think real quick, because it's been a long episode. After the match, after Cosmo gets cleaned up, he puts on a new outfit that just appeared in his closet. Pretty, some lighter shades of green, and heads off to the Circle's lounge, where with any other outcome I would have said goes to collect his winnings, but in this case he probably goes to pay his debts because he did not bet on a freaking draw.
You're betting on your own fights? You're crazy. You're insane. And also you're in violation of several laws.
Well, this is why he's doing it in a very small circle of trusted individuals.
Yeah, I feel like you are paying over your debts, but like someone in the circle has made so much money off of the theoretical draw. Yeah, he's like lording it over everybody else. He's like, that's right, gentlemen. Suck it.
It's probably Brody or someone like that.
Are you saying that Brody is this member of the secret circle?
That I don't know.
I'll have to hear from Brody himself.
So yeah, after paying off the losses on the most improbable of outcomes, Cosmo would go train with Brody, and honestly, he would appreciate Brody yelling at him and the nagging because it's not coming from Jean Coufet's voice.
Talk a lot of shit for a man who is a knight.
For a man who knows how to draw. Have we had? No, we have had draws where people mutually agreed.
Before. Yeah,
that's not true. Even one of my matches, you had Cosmo basically had won, and then was
he agreed to draw because he had been drawn by Hunter.
Right.
And wanted to show the same level of respect.
All right, I guess there's more draws than I realize.
Where is Cosmo? He hasn't been seen for over 5 years.
Dun, dun, dun. He lost control of the autopilot.
That was an autopilot.
No,
it was a Star League era Neuro helmet.
This is fun. I'm glad we got to use this map.
Okay. All right then. You're training with Brody for XP and -1 stress.
Yeah, I didn't have any stress, but yeah.
Sure. Can't lose what you don't have. But what some people say.
All right. I feel like there's got to be times in the past where I've tied or drawed and I've taken the XP and I probably shouldn't have.
Could be. Let's talk about
Oh,
your
repairs.
repair costs, right? So you're a custom with an
It's a
internal,
custom
so it's going to
light
be
mech
2.
internal, but then I have Mech Tech and Ubiquitous, so it goes back to 1.
You're a motherfucker, you know that? All right,
Just
you're back down to 1.
Just wait till you see the other specially designed mech in all of its quirks. I don't even know how they translate yet, but it's got 4 positive quirks.
All right, we're super late running over. So,
yes.
Got any final comments, questions, concerns?
I'm good. This was a lot of fun. Thank you, and thank you, investors.
All right. The
use
investor
your
vote
weapons.
is out. So if you're a Patreon member, make sure to check the Discord channel and vote for your stable champion. It should be noted, stable champion will have a somewhat expanded role this season. They won't just be determining intern disposition and mech deployment. They will also be controlling part of the direction of the business thematically.
Oh, interesting.
That's it. Have a good time zone.